You're listening to Radio Multiverse.
The year is 1876. A vengeful shaman named Raven opened the gateway to hell, releasing the Manitous, demonic creatures that flood the world with magic and monsters. Some heroes have learned to harness this power to fight the growing evil, while others rely on their blazing six guns and weird science. As some are too tough to die and come back from the grave, wrestling a Manitou for incredible power and their very soul. Welcome to Deadlands, the Weird West.
It's today! Welcome everyone to another episode of Radio Multiverse RPG. As usual, I'm your host, Ramsey. And today we'll be continuing our exciting adventure in the savage world of Deadlands. First off, I'd like to apologize for the lack of an episode last week. Normally we were going to do another Pathfinder game, but unfortunately several people were busy, so I had to cancel. So we're going to keep that Pathfinder game for another time. And while I'm on the subject, I'd like to point out that I've recently gotten a new day job, so episodes might come out a little later than usual. I try to get them up by Tuesday, but if they're not up by then, you know why. I'll keep everyone posted on any possible delays on our Tumblr page at radio-multiverse.tumblr.com. So, if you're wondering what's keeping the latest new episode, chances are you'll see an explanation there. Also, if you want to keep up to date with everything Radio Multiverse related, our Tumblr page is the place to be. Anyway, luckily today we have our full crew with us once again. So, Nico, welcome back to the game.
Thank you, it's good to be back.
You've been pretty busy the last few weeks, haven't you?
Yes, my sister graduated and my cousin graduated as well, so we've been having parties left, right and center. Woohoo!
Lot of graduations, I see.
Yes.
And of course, the rest of the players are also here. Welcome, Dries. How are you today?
I'm good. Nothing less, nothing more.
Okay. Next, there's Dawa. Dawa, how's it going?
I am doing alright, just having a little bit of a sniffle. So if you hear somebody coughing their lungs out, that will probably be me.
Okay, good luck with that. And last but not least, there's that one guy from America, Richard. How are you doing, Richard?
I am doing just fine, actually. Got a new computer and I'm all sorts of happy.
Okay, glad to hear it. Anyway, without further ado, I think it's time for us to get started. So I'll direct the attention towards Dawa, our fearful leader, or was it how? Fearsome leader. There we go. Fearsome.
I like that. Well, welcome one and all to what I hope. Well, I hope that it will be the last installment of this scenario. We'll be playing Deadlands, the wonderful Weird West, the Weird West game by Pinnacle Entertainment, I think. Oh well, you can look it up.
Yes.
Yes, we started off this scenario with a old-fashioned hole-up, in which we introduced a few characters that were bound for Hope Springs. Lena Vespers, the indomitable Miss Hawthorne, and the faithful missionary Paulson. You were held up by bandits who were not only after your gold, but they were also after the life of the missionary, or at least a priest. Right, let's see. Once in town you found out that there were certain things afoot. You found out about the posse found out about the curse of Kendrick, how the town of Hope Springs had been plagued by Strange reversals in fortune. Let's see. Luckily for the town, the Easter Bunny arrived with his magical eggs that granted luck to whomever bore it. But not always as well as it would seem, for a barroom brawl happened shortly thereafter, in which one child threw another child off the staircase, all for that vibrantly shiny, fortuitous egg. And of course, everybody wanted that one. Luckily for the city, luckily for the city though, the posse managed to get the paws on it first, and our resident mad scientist worked his science upon this. What was it again? Ah yes, object of Satan, the satanic egg, putting ever more power into it until it finally hatched. Congratulations, Mr. Acavarius. You're now the proud father of an abomination.
Yes, I've always wanted one.
Then the door was kicked in by the mysterious drifter, of whom we actually know almost nothing, except that once Abraham Flint finds out who and what he really is, there will be a reckoning. But we join our posse now as the sun is falling and the night is creeping closer, and our posse are getting ready to hunt the abomination down. I believe that covered the basics.
Yes. Before we start, I'd like to point out that you're not a true mad scientist until you've created at least one horrible monster that threatens society.
Or kills you.
Yep, he's got a point. That's why I had to create it.
You had to. Alright.
Reputation mistake.
There are no mistakes. There are only learning experiences.
Yeah.
Now, hunting you are wanting to go. Am I right?
Yes, I believe.
Correct.
Now,
I believe my character Abraham had gathered, almost forcefully gathered everybody together, and we're going to go.
no, not almost forcefully. He did forcefully.
Yeah. We were going on a nightly hunt for said abomination, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Now, Dow, I have a question. Why do you want this to be the last episode? This is awesome. This setting is perfect.
Now, I'm saying that this is the last episode of this scenario.
Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say, because this group of guys has to stay together. I mean,
we will see what happens. So, you're all gathered at the town square in the dead center of Hope Springs. All around you see people. You see lit houses in the darkness, where in some of them there's people are happily singing and laughing and just having a good old time. Other houses are not so lucky. Other houses, the light is the brightest bit that can be seen. There's just a pervasive aura of gloom as they face another year of disaster. The houses of happiness are far outnumbered by the houses of gloom.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you're standing in the town square. How are you going to hunt? How do you start your hunt?
Well, I've just realized that it's gonna be dark soon. We will need torches or lanterns or what have you. Won't we?
Well, yes, definitely.
Do we have some, or do we need to get some?
You'll get some. Let's not worry about trivia. Let's just be. So you're all united in. Okay. Let's see. Who wants to lay down the plan for the posse?
I'm going to let the people who know their stuff do it, because John is just like, what's going on? What are we chasing after? We're chasing after legends, people, etc., etc., etc.
Right.
Yes.
Actually, do we have any clues as to its whereabouts? I think we're gonna go on a wild goose chase here, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, yes. That is your plan, wasn't it?
Wild goose chase.
So, what exactly are you chasing?
Wild goose.
That's so clever.
Yeah, I was like, mother of God. That was the...
Now, yes, what are you chasing?
A hideous
Well-
monster.
Okay.
Yeah,
Describe
what I
it
was
for
gonna
me.
say is
Yeah, that's a problem. We don't know what it looks like. We tried. Yeah, I think Akafaris saw it's like going into like a rabbit hole, but yeah, we cleared that whole thing out and we didn't find anything. So obviously it had already left by then. So where is it?
Well, you know a few things about the critter. What do you know about the critter?
It's
Ah,
weird.
crap.
It's probably weird looking.
It likes digging. It likes digging, so soft ground. Not up, I think.
It fits into a rabbit hole.
Oh yeah,
it's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
We know that it's tiny.
Alright. You also, somebody amongst you hatched the damn critter, and you still have the shards of the egg.
Yeah, well, we know it's. We know that it is. Like got sharp claws that can cut through glass.
Spears.
Spears, yes, and apparently it can twist its body to make perfect circles, and so either it can fly or hover in some way, or it is the weirdest frickin' creature we've ever seen.
Okay, you also found something else by the broken egg. What was it?
Fur.
White fur. Yes.
Yes.
And John actually identified the fur as being...
hang on. Wasn't it like something out of his, it was something weird that he didn't,
No, the combination was weird.
Oh man. I have all my notes except that one because I thought it was a freaky one and didn't count.
Well, I'll be gentle for now. And say it was a bit of rabbit fur.
Oh yeah.
So you have a rabbit that hatched from an egg, which is impossible, which carried with him 2 spears.
Okay, thank you.
Then we need to look
That
for
is the
rabbit
weirdest
wax.
frickin' rabbit I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I already have a hunting rifle, so clearly I'm in the right kind of gear for this operation.
Yes, you're not Abraham Flint, you're now Elmer Fudd.
Right.
And Richard is Daffy Duck. He's crazy.
Hey. I'm not Daffy Duck, I'm Wile E. Coyote. Come on.
Yeah,
Get it
that's
right,
true.
man.
he's obviously Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
No.
You know, if you're gonna make fun of my character, at least get it right.
Well, then go find your Roadrunner.
And that's what we're looking for, is my Roadrunner.
Exactly.
Now, what are you hunting?
The Roadrunner. Duh.
We're hunting a rabbit-ish kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Be very quiet. I'm hunting rabbit.
We quiet. We're gonna catch us a rabbit.
Well, I'm getting the feeling we have nothing to go on. So, what I'm gonna say in character is, well, I'm assuming this creature is gonna strike at any moment, so we best clear out and start looking for it as fast as we can. Translation, let's split up, gang!
Because we couldn't possibly die fast enough.
Yeah, for the people at home, right before the start of the show, we were discussing how bad of an idea it was to split up the group. Now we're doing it. Well, I'm suggesting it, at least.
Parties have the tendency to do that, yes. Now,
we can cover more ground that way.
We can cause more destruction that way.
The whole point of, having a group is to split up and have all sorts of fun, right?
No, we need to agree on some sort of signal so we can call one another in case we find the damn critter. Anybody have any ideas?
I got one. How about howdy how?
That's not really what I had in mind. Something that really attracts your attention. Something uncommon.
Okay, wait a minute. You're saying that's common for you? Where the did you grow up?
A much happier place than this.
Apparently. Because where I come from, if someone said, howdy how, we'd be hanging them up for the noose.
And Abraham frowns at that comment. Alright, it sounds a little silly to me, but if you think that's a good signal, it's fine by me.
So, I suspect that your brothel didn't have a lot of customers when they go in there, howdy ho, and then they get hanged.
No, you're mistaken what I'm saying. Not howdy ho, I'm saying howdy how.
Guys, we all got some kind of fire weapons, right?
No, I don't think it's a very good idea to just start shooting. That's gonna attract a bad kind of attention, if I think. Maybe the sheriff's gonna come on running.
That's kind of a fun idea. Start shooting just right away. I can dig on that.
Yeah. No.
We wanna remember what I told you before. We wanna keep this all. We don't wanna attract any kind of attention. Might cause a panic. Remember?
Oh yeah, that I forgot.
Let's see.
I guess.
So let's go with that dumb howdy whatever.
Alright. Well, I mean, come on. Think about it. It's not that common to hear someone say, howdy how, and, it catches everybody's attention, so.
Right. Now let's not waste any more time, because the more time we're spending on the app, and the more time that critter's got to fight the people, so, let's mosey on out of here.
Okay, little shit, stop biting my foot.
What?
I think he found the rabbit already.
Biting my foot.
Oh, the cat. Almost sound like you're addressing me. So,
yeah, you're really biting my foot, man.
Yeah, Ramsey, stop biting his feet over the internet. Come on.
Anyway, moving along. Is there any way we can like split up and maybe do some kind of random searching roll or something? I don't know.
Sure. You'll get your torch and your lanterns from somewhere. I mean, the inn is still the Green Eye Saloon is still open, barely. And of course, as always, Nyx never closes. So yes, you got your lightning equipment and you patrol the town, right?
Right.
Yep.
I'm carrying a torch and a rifle.
Yes, because that works.
I have I have a torch and, of course, my weapons.
What are you carrying? I mean, you've got the torch, and what weapon do you have at hand?
Let's see. I have my revolver at hand because it only requires one hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything like that. Except my knife.
Yep. Alright. You've got a revolver. Akavius Mordekaiser, you've got your steam wand, your blasting wand ready. And
Yeah, I've got I've got two things ready. I've got my camera
Mhm.
I'll be right back.
and my... Actually, I'm not gonna want to destroy it. What I'm gonna want to do
Mhm.
is use my sensory realignment orbs.
Of course, you don't want to hurt your child.
No, of course not.
And what are you doing for light?
For light, I've got... Well, I'm a steam wizard. I've got some kind of contraption that I can hang off my back.
Really?
I don't
Well,
know.
actually, there is a contraption. I mean, there is a contraption you could use. That's one of those magical lights that Green-Eyed Saloon has. It comes with this cord, this rope off the back, which you can, which goes into the house, the saloon to be exact. It's very, very bright, much brighter than any old torch.
Okay.
Mhm.
Problem is I can't really use it, can I?
In what way?
I don't have a, I don't have a, mobile, charger, do I?
Nope.
So I wouldn't be able to use it.
Nope.
Because it powers
This is
from
the-
somewhere.
Yes.
Very long cord.
It has a very long cord, but and you've heard that this electric power is powered by steam. So, but how it actually works, it's still is something you still have to look into.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'll have to get a torch, which means I gotta free up a hand somewhere.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm also not very well equipped because I'm carrying like a rifle and a torch. Those two don't mix.
Luckily,
I have
you
to drop either one if I encounter an enemy. Or attack with
yes,
a torch.
drop your rifle.
I think I'm more likely to just swing around with the torch if something comes at me.
Now, Dries, what are you doing for light?
I think I'm carrying a torch and my sword.
Ah, the art of the silent kill. Good.
I am death in flesh.
Indeed. Now let's see. Then we still have the storm wizard. The steam wizard, who still hasn't decided how he's going to carry all his weaponry.
Well, the steam wizard doesn't really have a choice when he about carrying the weaponry, so he's going to have to. You know what? Actually, I've got quick draw, don't I? Oh wait, no, I don't.
No, you don't.
No.
You
So
could
I'm
just
gonna
run it
have
quick
to.
draw.
I'm gonna
hire
have
an
to
assistant
hang
to carry
the,
all your crap.
I know, right? Alright, I'm going to put the camera away.
And what are you going to wield? A torch and a...
Torch and the orbs.
Alright. Posse weirdness. Thank you. Alright. And then you go about the town and see if you can find the abomination before it finds you. I think we'll start off with a perception test. Scrutinize.
Okay. I'm there first. Roll. And I got a 7.
Oh, that's good. Next one.
Nice. Da-da-da.
What's a screw
First
in
come,
it?
first serve. Okay, we got Richard.
I got a 4.
Ooh, double 4.
Alright, that's 2 successes. Nice. Now, John.
No, that's Hein.
Oh, sorry. Oh. My apologies.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Ooh, an ace. Nice.
7.
That's a 7.
Alright. Alright, and that would mean that you,
Nico, you're still
you
on. Oh yeah, he said he was leaving for a moment, but he's still not back.
okay. Yeah,
Not a
that's
mere
fine.
moment.
Let's see. Alright, you stalk around town, carrying your torches into the dark night, bringing light to the darkness. And there are, let's see, I'm going to roll my special dice. Nico is not here. Got it. 1, 2. Yes, it's actually Hein that spots that actually, no, hears something large is rummaging through the at the back, through the barrels at the back of the general store.
But of course it needs food.
Mm-hmm.
And probably some money.
Do you go and investigate?
I'll sneak with my sneak of 0.
That would be, well, D4 and a D6.
Yes. We'll have a look.
Okay.
That's a 2.
That's not very good.
No, that's almost a going bust. Oh, that's a good one. So you sneak around and then you hit a barrel full on with your toes. That shoots smart. It doesn't, but it shoots. And there's a hollowish thunk, and then a metal bar just drops out of nowhere onto the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear something skittering rapidly out of skittering away rapidly, almost fearfully. You may roll one more perception test to catch what it is.
Persuasion, no perception.
Sorry, scrutinize.
Scrutinize.
That
That's
one.
empty.
Let's see if you can catch it.
A 6
Ooh,
roll again.
a 6. That's an ace.
8 in total.
8.
Oh! Well, you swing around your torch towards the fleeing critter, and you before you actually see it, you smell the scent of complete and utter dread. Basically, somebody lightened the load before you try to sneak up on it, and you see a what color is it again? A brown hare running for the hills.
Literally?
Literally, yes.
Literally.
Oh, just a normal hair.
Mhm. However, you hear a sleepy voice going, who is it? Who is there? I got a shotgun here.
Very good.
Yeah.
Can you use it?
Well, yeah. You hear muffled from inside of the general store.
I am no one, sir. Just go back to sleep. This is just a dream.
I am not the droid you're looking for.
Alright. I'd like to see you do that on You may roll a persuasion test.
I'm totally
Yes.
not
Persuade.
a burglar.
Because that really did sound like totally not a burglar.
Ah, 2.
That's not very convincing.
That's not very convincing. Right.
Dude, you
And
are the
start
crappiest
shooting.
sneak thief ever.
I'm not a thief. Or what?
You faintly
Apparently.
hear a metallic click. It does not sound that. It almost sounds like a weapon being cocked. And somebody stumbling down the stairwell.